claim that Georgia is preparing for another war, which is why the South Ossetian president has asked the Russian military to keep a base on their territory. The Georgian people also do not want another war, because they also lost lots of young men. If Georgia is in fact preparing for another war, it will be a war with Russia. Russia does not want another war. Many say that Russia provoked the war. However, an argument against that is this: Russia had fought two costly and bloody wars in Chechnya, and the people of Russia would not have tolerated another costly and futile war, which could have also proven fatal for the current Russian government. A Russian government source inside South Ossetia told me that due to the United States recognising Kosovo, Russia recognised South Ossetia. A high-level Russian foreign ministry source inside South Ossetia claims that they had been trying to solve the South Ossetian issue for more than 20 years and could not believe that the president of Georgia launched the attack. He also went on to claim that if Russia intended to invade Georgia, they could have been there on the 7th of August. And the President Saakashvili had been warned not to attack South Ossetia, and it took the Russian government more than 2 days to realise what was happening in South Ossetia. The name of the operation was Operation Clearfield, and according to the South Ossetian government, this meant to clear the population once and for all, to end the South Ossetian problem. In regards to the conflict in 2008, 97% of the Russian population supported the Russian government's decision to enter South Ossetia, and 89 regions and parliaments supported South Ossetia. South Ossetia today. The South Ossetian budget is fully funded by the Russian government, a priority being the reconstruction of schools, universities and basic infrastructure, although it has taken nearly 2 years for the money to reach South Ossetia due to the extensive bureaucracy. This status quo will remain for some time until the South Ossetian economy can be rebuilt. And in 2011, Russia aims to complete the reconstruction of the South Ossetian economy. Russia is also supplying South Ossetia with all its energy, gas, free of charge. In the future, Russia will turn this contract into a credit system where the South Ossetian government will be required to repay money it borrows from the Russian Federation. Although it must be added here that Russia has been hit hard by the global economic crisis. This I noticed when I was in Volgograd, Moscow and Rostov. It was very different to when I was there in 2008. So basically, there are regions in Russia who are now asking why the Russian government is giving so much money to South Ossetia. In 2011, Russia has budgeted around 6.8 billion rubles for South Ossetia. So I guess times 24 in Australian dollars, I'm not too sure. 6.8 billion rubles in 2011. However, the reconstruction of South Ossetia has drawn workers from Ingushetia, Dagestan, Chechnya and other Russian regions, and has proven to be a sort of stimulus for workers struggling to find work due to the current economic situation. According to the Russian commander at the base inside South Ossetia, the military base will stay as Russia recognises South Ossetia's independence and it has a right to have foreign troops on her soil. The basics of democracy do exist in South Ossetia. It has a constitution, parliament and president. However, it is too early to tell if this democracy will develop. Another important aspect of the South Ossetian constitution is that a presidential candidate must have lived in South Ossetia for more than 10 years.